Ooh, man, I just had the strangest dream. Welcome, everybody. We're picking up right where we left off. Our failure to attach to our trailer. Oh, look, lights. Good lights. So this bug with lights, they only work when you move. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. So, a couple ways we could fix our little dilemma. We could do the piston idea, which might be fun, but I have a feeling that would be disastrous as well. What I did want to try, someone mentioned using our little miner ship here to just push this thing, and I was thinking that as well. So we could just kind of go underneath with the drills and just lift them up. So let's try that first. We don't want to do it too aggressively. Oops, it's moving. The other thing we could do is move the connector somewhere else to connect to it. I was also thinking we could, like, dig a hole. I mean, I could just mine out in front of it, I guess. Let's see if we can spin this thing around. I don't want to send it out that way, though. Let's try to keep it towards the crater. That way we don't lose it. So let's go ahead, maybe get in third person. Let's try to just nudge it this way and spin it around. Maybe we can get that connector back over here. Okay, a bit more. Down. Left, right. Just like making love. There we go. Perfect. And we'll let that spin. And we'll go catch it on the other side, maybe, when it spins around. Oh, this guy does not handle actually that well. Actually, what I want to try to do... I mean, I put those extra gyros, but I don't actually need them all at, like, that high. So why don't we turn them down to, like, 30%? He'll turn slower, but I think that's too slow. He'll turn slower, but then I'll be less likely to oversteer, I think. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty good, I think. So let's try to stop that rotation. And just let it hit us. I said let it hit us. Let it hit us. Okay. Pretty good. Not really. Ooh, let's, don't come up any higher, please. Stop. Perfect. Maybe. How's that look? Pretty stationary. Okay. Someone mentioned that the blocks I still have there might be an issue, but we'll see if that's the case. Could very well be. So the goal of those... Oh, and connector is on, I do believe. Both of them should be on, actually. We could take a look. Are you on? Before we bump you anymore. Connector is on. Oh, that might be it. None of this stuff belongs to me. I can't remember if you can connect to something that doesn't belong to you. That might have been it too. Because otherwise you could, maybe not nobody. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's see. Aha! We did it! Locked! Actually, I'm going to unlock and spin. If you're going to pull a trailer, you might as well have it lined up properly, right? I don't want to be driving down the road with your trailer sideways. It's just silly. Okay. We did it. Safe. And now let's launch it into space. Now what we want to do is bring this thing... Yeah, it's going to be hard to fly. I'm going to have to... let's see here. What's the best way to... Now the problem is the center of mass of the trailer is not in line with where we are. So it's kind of... not really easy to pull. No. Down. So I'm going to try to tilt down, which will bring it up. There we go. So we want to convert this to a station today. And... I should put those gyros back up to full, so they can help cancel the rotation, hopefully. And... yeah, I think we want to put it kind of above this crater, maybe somewhere around here, depending on the orientation of our stuff. The block, the station block. Okay. So this won't be an easy task. But let's leave it right there for now. Let's figure out exactly kind of roughly where we want it and the orientation we're going to need it. And we're still making some steel plates. And I think I'm probably out of iron by now. Oh, it is pulling it out now that I've changed ownership, so that's good. I didn't want to do that last time because I was worried it would drop the reactor if I tried. But that's no longer an issue. So if we fly up here, we can see some ores. We don't want to get too high, but we want to be high enough that we are out of the way. So let's build a new station. So yeah, the orientation's kind of wonky. Let's go into third person and try to get an idea. This is just all wrong. I should have placed the asteroid better. Okay. How should we do this? Where's the sun? Sun is technically this thing. In there. That cloud. So what if we put it over here? Kind of facing down towards the asteroid. So maybe up there? Like that? Be a little bit high. I think that's okay. Maybe that's too high. Too high! We can bring it down. So I do want to try to lay some of this out maybe today, but we'll see. And we can kind of go over the rough plan of it. Okay. Somewhere along here. And let's get out of third. I don't really like third person. Some people do. I know there are people that only like to play in third, or prefer games in third person in general. I'm one of those people that prefers the single, or the first person. Okay. So let's just try to get to that block. Okay, let's start with that. See how that's gonna work. It's pretty close, maybe. So we need a merge block. Give me a merge block. Hello. Let's get rid of some conveyors. I'm not making a drilling ship anymore. Okay. So we need a merge block. Maybe we can just do something like that. And then something like that. But we gotta move over a bit. And we gotta finish this. Now with merge blocks, you only need one side powered from my playing around with my dream sequence. So yes, Crown Molar, been working on them. A lot of fun. I think it's gonna work out. You saw one of the renditions at the beginning of the episode. And I'll probably keep tweaking him. I tried, he's very similar to the old Molar, I think, in shape and look. But he's a little bit long, so I might tweak the design. Looks not quite what I want, but it's pretty close. Okay, so we do something like that. That's pretty close to what we need. Now we just got to see if we have what we require. The nice thing is when we attached, I guess it probably pulled all that stuff in, didn't it? Medium cargo. It's still there. Let's bring up the refinery. So we have, is this thing full? I guess it was probably full. We did need some cobalt though, right? So let's go ahead and put a little bit of cobalt at the head of the line. And what else did we need? Gold's there, silver, magnesium, platinum, iron should be moved down. If I move that over there, will the other thing grab it? Maybe. Maybe not. And then we can put the rest of the cobalt in. I don't know if we need any magnesium, but let's... I think we already probably processed some. If I was smart, I'd just look down here. Got silicone, silver, cobalt, platinum. Okay. And then we probably can't fit anything else. Yeah, it's just kind of... not enough room. Okay. And what about... oh yeah, it's still broken. Arc furnace. So we are in a new update. I guess we were in the new update yesterday as well. We got nickel going in there. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's not put the cobalt in there. That's where our nickel is. Let's do a bit more of that. Right. Forgot that cobalt can be processed in there. So no need to have that going in the refinery. Okay. So what we do need probably is some parts. It says we're out of iron. What? What? Really? What happened to it all? Okay. Why do I keep trying to hit that thing that doesn't work? There's some iron there. Let me throw that in the front of the line. And let's also see what we got. So there's a bit of iron in the assembler, and it's using it all to make steel plates. Why don't we cancel that, even though it's pretty much done? And then we gotta see what we have for parts. So it looked like we need some steel tubes, and okay, we've got computers there, so we're probably gonna need some steel tubes. So let's maybe queue up 20 of those, and then let's go see what else was needed. Construction components, okay. Let's grab what we can. Oh, I saw it. It's right there. Give it. Okay, fine. Fine, I just saw it again. But you know what? I don't care. Going over here. It's too late. Took too long. Took too long. Okay, let's start with steel plates then. Or steel tubes. I made all those steel tubes and all we needed was 2 of them. I'm so smart. Can I stop the rest of those? So we can... nope, too late. Used all the iron. Good job. Good job. Next up, let's grab all the construction components we can hold. We only have 35. Okay. How about some computers, small steel tubes, some motors. I don't remember what else was needed. That's pretty good, actually. All we need is steel plates. Oh, awesome. That's not so hard. Guess I could have started with the steel plates. And then we're secure. And then we'll probably not put that med bay where it currently is. Then we'll probably lay out some of this station. So the overall look of this station is going to be station slash ship. It will be a ship, but for now let's just keep it a station for simplicity. It's going to be kind of a circular thing, kind of cylinder in shape. It's going to have a little part hanging down underneath it, which is going to be kind of the ship loading area. So that's where I plan to be able to park all of our ships, including the Crown Molar, probably Molar itself, and hopefully where we can interchange its parts. So we'll have a little loading area. Okay, so from here, I think we just have to try to get that to connect. All right, so let's tilt a bit, or if I fly down, it will actually tilt, or I gotta fly up and tilt down to get the trailer up. Okay, there we go. Too high. Oh, gotta do very fine movements. Okay, up, down, and pull. Pull. Oh, up. Good. Oh, it's pulling us in. Do it. Merge. Merge. It's gonna happen. And everything will explode. Nope, we're good. Okay. We've done it. It's now a station. And actually, we could just get rid of these guys. I no longer need you. You have served your purpose. Get back inside me. Okay. So yeah, let me just get orientated here, and we'll start laying some stuff out. Lay the foundation out for this thing. So I haven't really planned that, so it's going to be interesting. Maybe we'll throw all this stuff back in our little miner ship. Okay. For the floor, so this will be a floor. Go figure. And I think we're going to have one floor dedicated to kind of refining. So we'll probably want to have... Not sure. Let's see here. Probably going to have 3 refineries in a row. And then 3 more in a row. And then 3 more in a row. So it'll be kind of like in a circular shape. So how they're like 2. So if we put... We'll leave those guys there. Maybe we'll move this reactor. So if we assume that this space here is going to be for refineries, right? Except they'll be placed above the floor right there. And then the next refinery will go right here, I guess. And then the next one there. And then there. And then we keep going. Is that right? Or did I already screw up? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the inside. And then I went to the outside. Let's not mix things up here. Confusing myself. Yeah, let's not put these blocks here. We'll just assume the refineries are on the outer edge. Currently supported by nothing. Okay, that'll be less confusing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we get rid of these. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6? Yeah, because I started with 1. I can count. Okay. So I think that'll be our base layer for refinement. And we might go like too high. I'm not too sure. We'll have to see. So we could put like another set of refineries on top of it if we need to. And if we need more refining space or more refineries after that, which we probably will, we could maybe have some more facing this way. Kind of like here. And there'll be a little sort of refinery kind of there. But, you know, lined up for aesthetics. So then we can walk in between, and we can basically go around in a circle. This whole station is going to be very circular in its look. So we could get a gravity generator going at some point. In terms of how we get the ore up, it's going to come up through the middle. So we're going to have, let's see here. So we're going to come down a decent ways. And underneath this level, underneath the refinerant level, I think is where our ships will be. I did not give myself enough room. So this will be like the loading area. I don't know where the floor will be just yet. I'm going to have to make sure we got enough space. So the center shaft is going to be where all kind of the tubes and stuff are to bring stuff up and down. So that'll all be done in the center of the ship. And then I plan on having loading and unloading of like mining type ships will be on this level as well. So something like that. And we can make this center part look more like cylinder. So for the molar, for instance, he would be kind of like, well, it's an odd number. Okay, we gotta change that. I don't like odd numbers. Or even numbers, I mean. I want an odd number. So that won't do. We'll have to figure out something with the refineries. How should we do that so it is odd? Because the refineries are even. I guess we'll put... Maybe we won't have a refinery in the middle. There'll be like a post. And then there'll be another refinery right here. So maybe there'll only be 1, 2 on each side instead of 3. So this would move in one, I guess. So this would be the refinery, and yeah, this would be here instead. And then we'll have a center point. Yeah, I think that will work out better. Odd numbers are always better, it seems. Easier to work with. Okay. So, for loading and unloading, say, molar, or crown molar, or whatever molar, we might have a connector there that they can back up into. And then that would just take everything inside and go straight up with it. And if this is where Crown Molar docks, this is where I would want to interchange his parts. So that'll be interesting. Haven't figured all that out yet. But he's got 4 arms that will come off of him. So I'm thinking we'll have some stuff that will come in off the side, attach to the arms, and pull them off. And then perhaps this thing itself will kind of rotate. So if you imagine us being the thing, we would rotate, and say on my head side would be the grinders, On my arm would be the welders. On my feet could be drills or what have you, or guns or something like that. Or maybe we'll have Moeller himself rotate as well. So each side thing would only hold like 2 welder arms and 2 grinder arms. One for the sides and one for the top. So Moeller would sit here and his side arms would come off, and then ground Moeller would rotate, and then the other ones would come off, and then we'd put on the grinders, rotate them again, grinders, etc. I'm not too sure. That could work. And we'll have to see. I mean, we could even have this guy on an advanced rotor, so we could spin him. And that way we could spin Moeller that way, or crown Moeller that way. I think that could work. That's kind of my idea. I haven't, like, fleshed it out or anything, but that's what I've been thinking about in my head. Stupid brain. So, yeah. It's going to be a while till we can get there. We'll make more progress as the series goes on. Once we get our production up, then we'll be able to make more progress, and I'll probably do a bit more stuff off camera. But for now, I want to keep you guys with me, and it seems like you guys like the pace so far. Okay, so it'll be something like that. Let's go ahead and... let's see, let's make a floor for those refineries and get those placed. So that's where we're going to start. Okay. And all this probably be light armor for now. Might change some of it out for... let's see here. Is that not... what's going on? That's that. Is this wrong? Okay, yeah, this I never put in. Ha! There we go. The outer hull will be heavy armor, but the inner part will be probably light armor. We'll see. I do want the core to be pretty heavy too, though, for the whole reason we talked about before, because this thing is going to move. We want it to be fairly heavy. And, yeah. We'll have to see. I haven't worked all the details out, but yeah, hopefully it all works. Images in my brain don't always translate in-game. Hey, that rhymed. Okay, let's get some refineries down. Well, that's good. We don't actually have to move that reactor, at least not right away. And in terms of other areas of this, so I guess the lower level, this level here is going to be refinement. The next level might be processing, so maybe that's where we'll put assemblers and stuff. I'm not too sure. Or maybe we could put assemblers in here too, maybe just on top of the refineries. Not too sure. I don't want it to be like really tall. I'd rather it be more wide than tall, but we'll see. The main goal of this ship is to track the other ship. So when we build our large ship auto miner, the skimmer 2.0, I guess he's not the skimmer. Well, he needs another name. I have an upgraded version of the one we built in the cooperative world, and he's a lot bigger. Well, a bit bigger, as I mentioned. And he moves, of course. He automatically just tracks the asteroid, and he'll go around the outside of the asteroid. You can see a little bit of him working in my update video that I uploaded about 2 weeks ago, before the series started. So you can kind of see that. And I had a rough little following ship there that failed miserably and crashed. But I have a lot of that footage. A lot of old footage of failed attempts at tracking. So hopefully what I learned from that will make this thing not fail. So for now, I think this is our goal, is to get these refineries built, and this is where most of our parts are going to go. And then we'll probably try to figure out where to put our assemblers so we can start throwing those in as well. Ooh, I guess we could put arc furnaces in the middle here, since they're only one wide. That might be a good use for that single space. And that will be what processes, hopefully, all of our iron. Why are you... Don't be broken, guy. Why you gotta be broken? Here, let's fix you. There you go. Much... Oh, wait. So, you guys, I think you've decided on a name. I think, for the most... Why is the cockpit not owned? Oh, I guess that's from... before. Just make sure everything is me. I want to own all. Connector incomplete. Medical room. Ooh, which connector is incomplete? Is it ours or that one? No, that one's just a little broken. There we go. And that one too. Problem solved. But yeah, I think you guys decided on a name. I think for the most part, everyone was good with Chip. So I think we'll go with Chip. I do appreciate all the names and suggestions. They're really cool. And someone mentioned Mini Molar. I like that, but I think that's a good name for those of you who are with me for the cooperative series from the beginning. The very first rendition of Molar, before he had 12 drills, he only had 4. So I think that would be a good name for just him. The Mini Molar should be the guy with 4. Molar should be the one with 12. And then the Crown Molar is going to be the modular guy. I think that's a good naming scheme for those guys. And I guess I could fix this this antenna. It's got quite the name. There we go. And we'll call him Chip. With a little apostrophe. Maybe. Why not? Oops, I guess I forgot to hit. There we go. Alright. Chip has been named. And I guess we could turn on his antenna as well. It's already on. Why don't I see it? Oh, broadcasting's off. Aha! Brain engaged. There we go. We have Chip. Okay, we got refineries. We don't have parts to put into the refineries. That's going to take some time. What I'll probably have to do... I guess we should probably try to get... Let's see here. We should probably try to get some gravity going. Let's get rid of this for now. Maybe we can place some interior flooring as well. But I think what I'm going to do is grab some iron, because that's going to be what we need. And maybe we'll get... Let's get rid of you. Let's bring up a arc furnace. Just so somewhere. Where are you? Ah! We could put it right here on top, but it's not connected. So this guy only has ports on the back and side. Okay. So it could go in between these two ports, not even facing us. So it could go like that, although that's not really pretty. I prefer pretty. So I might do that. Just for aesthetics. And then we'll connect him in the back. Now I did see on the forum, someone did some like testing with conveyors and all that, and the way stuff pulls things. And it seems like it's better to hook things up in parallel than it is to just kind of connect everything through. It seems like certain things have trouble pulling through multiple stuff, but I don't know how true that was, and I haven't done any internal testing either, but if you guys have experience with that, let me know. So what we might end up doing is just, because we're going to have conveyors coming up here, let's see here, can I do some sketching? Let's get some tubes. Oop. Like I gave that. And, oh, you guys take interior, don't you? Okay. No, I don't want you. I want you. So with this thing coming up out of the floor, probably, we could have tubes going like this. Right into the center. And then the same thing there. Doesn't want me to connect to that. So we'd have one of those, but I need interior plates. Give me interior plates. Cargo. Okay. So this would be coming up from our loading bay. Like so. And then we could do something like that, which would connect outwards into those arc furnaces. And then we could have something else connecting into these guys, maybe from the top or the bottom. Not too sure. So that could work. And that would make sure that those arc furnaces could pull the iron regardless. So that is an option. Okay, so I could just place these. Those will probably be there. And the arc furnaces. Okay, so I think we got a plan. I gotta do a bunch of mining. So I'll probably do that between this episode and the next. And get a whole bunch of stuff ready, production-wise. And then we can, like, build this stuff. And, yeah. So I'm excited. So this will be the start of our refinement, processing parts, assemblers. We still got to figure out where we should put those. We could put them right on top. Let's see. Where are you? I saw you before. It was a good time. There it is. So what does... Nope. Okay, arc. Now I said arc only has it on the top and bottom, right? Or the back and front. Okay, so if we put one up here, it wouldn't connect either. But we could do that just for aesthetics as well. I'm not about efficiency. I'm about looks. So we could simply have some assemblers there. And that would give us 4 assemblers, and those could just be attached as well. Just keep the tube going up. And I guess it's right there. And we've got this nice little, whatever you'd call it, umbilical cord type thing, feeding everything. Not efficient in parts, but it will look cool. And then we'd have 4 assemblers going, and that could just be our start. So hopefully that'll keep us going for a little while. Probably move this move the reactor anyways, so we could put some in there as well. And then we need a storage container. That was the other thing. So storage, I think we're going to have a whole floor dedicated to storage. So storage might just be actually in here, in this refinery area, but overhead. So wherever this keeps going up, wherever, somewhere, okay. And then we'll grab some large cargo containers, and we'll start putting those somewhere out here. So maybe we'll go out a bit, and then there'll just be a ton of them. Now these things too, I don't know if we should hook them up in series or we should hook them up kind of in parallel, but I mean we could do something like that. I mean we could have a cargo container right on the top and then just have them chain outwards. So instead of like that, if we do want to have them kind of in series, if it makes a difference or not, we could do something just like this and just have them come out and use that kind of as our chaseway as well for stuff. And then I think that's about it. So storage could be in there. Upper floor could just be, I'm not sure, a lounging area with a nice look up into the stars. But yeah, we do want to get one cargo container up soon because we don't have much storage, as we're finding out. So we'll have to see where the best place to do that is. But I think that's going to be it for today, guys. My episodes have been getting too long as of late, so let's not try to let this one escape us. And we still haven't made our med bay, but hopefully we don't die.